Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Leslye with What Leslye Loves, and first of all, this is my first video after hitting 500 subscribers. Seems probably totally ridiculous to celebrate just 500 subscribers, but that is huge for me. I never set out for any specific goal per se, but I suppose once you kind of embark on any journey, undoubtedly goalposts start to line up. And so I was watching. I literally watched for a couple days when I was at 499, and I'm like, come on, really? I'm gonna sit here at 499, but whoever that 500th subscriber was, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was that little nudge to make me actually record today because I was not feeling it. Anyhow, I'm gonna jump right in. So today's video is going to be about none other than Coach's 2024 bag of the year. I got the email, and I'll probably put it on the screen, but got my little email, and it says 2024's most wanted bag. Google searches for the iconic Tabby hit a record high this year, and it came in at #1. And I'm not surprised on that at all. I mean, I personally, the minute that hit the runway, I believe for spring or winter of last year, I don't know when, it came into the fashion show in 2023, I'm pretty sure, to release in 2024, and I immediately reached out to my essay, and he took such good care of me and was like, I got you, I will reach out to you as soon as we have it in store. And he did exactly that, sent me pictures of my beauty. Just, I love what they do. Thank you, Mauricio, you always take such good care of me. So kind of feels pretty good to finish this year off-ish. It's only November and I'm going to film a little bit more, but to end off the year by talking about the Quilted Tabby, just because it is actually my #1 video. So thank you to all of you who watched it. But I realized as I've gotten into the groove of what I want to share and what I want to showcase that I didn't do any mod shots. I was just like as stiff as can be in front sitting on my chair. So let me go grab her. Okay, so you know I've always got to go off into my story times, but this one's sitting here in front of me, and this is how I store her. I kind of pulled her out of my cabinet, but I put a little silk wrap, this is just a silk scarf, on here so that, because I learned my lesson on my other one, so that the quilting doesn't get like any indentations, just because that can be a little sensitive. However, I did have that happen to me, and it kind of puffs right back up. So this is just going to be a little follow-up, and while I'm doing so, I'm going to share with you guys kind of what happened with this bag for me, just because this is technically my second one. So anyhow, let me kind of start taking this thing off. We don't need this. Oh my goodness, you guys, as I've hit I think in particular after I had my 5th baby as a geriatric pregnancy, how rude. Oh, I have my fan going because I'm hot. All this to say, I'm hot. It's really warm, but I want to wear my cute jacket and, sorry, tangents. Anyhow, so how I landed with this beauty, again, I let go of mine, and I let go of it because I literally wore her out once, and in my video I said, hey, I'm totally fine with this being a bag that sits on my shelf, and I know I'm not going to get a lot of wear out of it, but the reality was I wanted other bags to come into my collection. I'm a handbag lover and handbagaholic, so how I can personally not put myself into massive amounts of debt and have enough space to store what I have is I let go of some things. And I had realized at that point, oh gosh, this was in the summer, that I hadn't reached for it at all. So I let her go. I totally didn't lose my tush over it at all. And the gal that purchased it was so happy, and that always helps. So she was super excited, tickle pink, and I'm like, I let it go, and I'm like, and I was good until I wasn't. And it literally happened like overnight, probably because the fall came. And this particular bag taught me that I need to wait a little bit longer when I sell things. I'm pretty good. Like when I decide I'm going to pass something on, I decide, I pack her up, I take my pictures, and I do the deed. I let it go. But I let her go in the summer, and this is not the most summery bag. Sure, you could wear it in the summer on a certain occasion to dress your outfit up, because I wear black dresses in the summer, but it really taught me a very important lesson to wait until that season. It's probably an easier time to sell the bag, and B, that'll really be your telling sign if you're not reaching for it. So I'm gonna learn to just wait a little bit more. But when the fall came, I found that I was like, goodness, and I'm trying to think of when I reacquired this one, just a few weeks ago, but I was like, I probably shouldn't have let that bag go, just because I always like vacillate with the idea of, oh, I would love to have a Chanel or a vintage Chanel, and I'm not paying those prices regardless of where my income status is at. It's not worth it for me. There would be other bags I would reach for first, but I love like a classic flap, a vintage classic flap. I also like the Chanel quilted, you know, the big one. I can't think of the name. I'll put it here if I think of it, but if I don't, and I was lazy, sorry. Anyway, I tend to like that bag. It's the one that's more casual and has the 3 different pieces of hardware, or the 2, it has gold, silver, and pewter, I believe. I always like that bag, but I'm like, no, I don't dress that way. Like even with this, I suppose it's not the worst bag in the world to wear with my outfit, but nah. So all that said, I found myself like missing it. I'm noticing these lights they will showcase the worst of things. Like that little pimple I had the last time, I totally started naming it because I could see it in all of my videos. But anyhow, I ended up literally like 3 days before I bought this, was like, oh, I shouldn't have let go of that bag, because now I kind of want to wear it, and it's fall, and it kind of, I really liked wearing this the day that I took it out as a shoulder bag. Look at me trying to find, I have pockets in my dress. I liked wearing it as a shoulder bag, and I really appreciate wearing this bag crossbody. It just hits me at a good spot. I'm gonna kind of stand sideways. So I really, really appreciated this bag that day, but I just never reached for her again. So in comes Forever Ebony, and she posts it literally like 3 days prior. I was kind of like, should I buy that bag again? Ugh, I don't want to do that. Have you ever done that where you let go of a bag and you're like, I probably shouldn't have let that one go and I'm going to repurchase it? I've done that with a few, more than I care to admit, but I was like, okay, well, I can get it, or maybe I'll wait for Black Friday, for a Black Friday sale. I sincerely doubt they'll put this on sale. Coach has already released their Black Friday sales. Most companies have. This is not it. Their best sellers never are on sale, so unless they're kind of like outgoing models. But anyway, Forever Ebony posts on her community page saying, hey, I'm letting go of a few bags. I think she had just shared, and I was like, yes, I want it. It was a great price. So thank you, Forever Ebony, for selling me your beauty. She's in mint condition. I realized that I missed her, and I was like, I'm not gonna pass up on a good deal. It means I didn't lose anything, I didn't gain anything, I just have her right back. And I know she takes care of her bag, so I didn't even have to worry about that aspect. So I reacquired her, and instantly I was like, yeah, I need to stop this, like getting rid of things just because they're sitting. This is one of the bags that I can justify that with. This and another couple others. So here she is. There's been a ton of videos, but you have the back magnetic pocket. I personally love the quilted or the fabric lining on this. I kind of wish that the Empire had this lining. I know some people don't like it and they feel it cheapens it. I disagree. I don't like that like felt cheapy. I don't like it, I'm sorry. I have since learned, because I kind of was fumbling with the clasp, and mine was a bit stickier than this one is, but if I can do a close-up, there is, no, I can't because I suck as a videographer. There's a little divot in here, and I'll just open it, but if you take that divot and you kind of push up, you just kind of lift up. I'm trying to show what I'm doing. It lifts right up. So let me show this. See that little divot there? That's how you open this bag up. A lot of people are like, including myself, we're like, how do you open it? It was like stuck. This one's kind of a little bit looser, but I got the gist of it with that bag. This one's really nicely done. So again, that little part, because you don't want to pull on this, you will start to mess up that hardware, but here's the hardware. There's nothing like the Coach C on the front there. And look at all that quilting. And I realized after I had watched her video, like my quilting was ever so slightly off. Hers is like spot on. Hers, it's mine now. Mine is like perfectly spot on. And this was like when we both had filmed our video probably around the same time. So same thing with the back. You see how it like, as I'm pulling it away, it's like really perfectly aligned with that pocket. I love that. Mine was, again, ever so slightly off. So that's why when she posted it, I was like, this is my sign. The handbag gods have answered me. I am buying that again. So I bought it again. Here's the inside. She sent it to me beautifully wrapped. Thank you again. I'm so OCD, and you guys know I get completely turned off if I get a Coach bag, or any bag for that matter, but Coach is the one. The Coach, I was gonna say factory, but not Coach factory, but the Coach distribution center is what I'm trying to say. They have such an issue sending their bags, but anyhow, you have the front flap here, and this says the Tabby genuine Napa leather, and you have a pocket here, and that's actually where I would put my phone. And then she even still had the interior wrapping on it, so let me take that out, which again I super appreciate because I do store my bags that way. And here's your interior. You have that there. Here's the Coach Creed. Wow, I'm epically sucking today. And then you have the little zipper. It does say Coach on that little zipper there, right in here. It's focusing on my face. And interior pocket there. So some people love these dividers, some people don't. I have seasons where I love it, and then I have seasons where I'm like, meh, I could do without. But so what I do usually to store it is I pull these tabs and I kind of tuck them in. And then again, I wrap, this tucks in more, but then I wrap the silk scarf for Twilly. That way, I'm not getting those indentations, because I made the mistake of not paying attention to that. And it was all indented and I was freaking out, but it's fine. These bags are pretty resilient. While it says that it's genuine Napa leather, and it is, I'm not saying that it's not. Generally speaking, I feel like Coach makes things a bit more durable. They just make things a bit more robust. So anyhow, the leather is absolutely gorgeous. That's the bottom, which is very Chanel-esque. Have the side here. I love the little kind of folding that's on there. The Coach tag. And so let me kind of pack her up with you guys and continue chatting. I really love this. It makes it so easy. I have it so that this kind of stays on the front and I'm carrying it from the back here. I know everybody kind of does things differently. That's how I do it. So time out, let me go grab my bag. Okay, I am, I'm getting so warm and I'm just gonna have to get used to that. So I have my phone, and as I said, I could put it on this back pocket. It fits in the back pocket. Oh, goodness. See, just fine, because this pocket's a little bit more stretched out and I don't have anything inside the bag. So that fits in there. I'm being rougher than I usually am, but I'm trying, y'all, I'm trying to be a little less OCD about my stuff. So let me get her back on. I'm trying to make it so that it's not banging against my mic, which I'm praying to God as I'm filming this that my mic is corrected. I think I fixed the problem. So, but usually I put her in this pocket. I just liked having her in that pocket. And then I am back in my kind of go-to, I love this wallet. This is the Mina Bay Lyja wallet. Can it focus? There it goes. I was trying to see if they had a Black Friday sale because I totally want to buy a backup of this, but nope, they're not having this one on sale. It's a goodie. So that fits there. This is my pouch, my current little pouch. Look at these. I got these from Kipling, another video coming up. This one's name is Dua. I'm not going to talk more about this because I don't want to steal its thunder, but this does fit. And then what are some other essentials? Car keys. I have two because it depends on which car I'm leaving. I either take the family hauler or the fun sedan. I always like to have hand sanitizer on me. And what's the other like must have? I've been carrying gum. I've been carrying gum in my handbags again. I used to do that before, and then when I got OCD, I stopped. But I'm back to just using my stuff. So that's not fitting the way I want it to, but we're gonna roll with it. So that's how that all fits. It all fits just fine. I'm gonna take my pill case out. Although I always carry this with me. Let's just pretend I didn't put the gum or that I figured out how to pack it, but I will. It all fits nicely. It closes nicely. And here we go. Let me just kind of stand back a little bit more, but here she is. I kind of like wearing this one in the front a little bit. I like it sideways. I really think that, and I hope that I actually wear this now that the holidays are approaching. So I couldn't have worn a more fussy outfit with this jean jacket and my hair, but that's how she looks, shoulder carry. So that's how that one looks. And again, for reference, I'm 5'3", a lot of pounds. I'm not saying how much I weigh, I don't think ever, unless this has been such a blessing to have this back in my collection. I will do a follow-up video just because I do think, and I am going to intentionally try to, look at the little monkey, it's sticking out. I'm going to try to intentionally wear this quite a bit just so I can get a true picture of wear and tear, because we all know, as those of us who have quite a few handbags, I think I'm always teeter-tottering at around 17, 18 to 20, never more than 20. Once I get past 20, something goes. But I think if I'm more intentional about wearing this a little bit more, I want to do a 1-year review on this handbag and just kind of let you know how she's wearing. I think she'll be fine. Obviously, you can't drop this. You're gonna scratch up the leather, but I do think that this is a lot more resilient than I even gave it credit for. And so I definitely will plan on doing that follow-up video. Here we are. I hope you found this helpful. If you're interested in getting this cutie, I think she would make a fantastic Christmas present. She's definitely worth it considering I bought her twice. So thank you again for my 500th subscriber, whoever you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I mean, obviously I can be here without you guys, but what's the fun if nobody's watching? So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.